Don't attract attention. Don't attract attention. Just be subtle.
Usually I'm never... Need some smithing.
Quite busy, can't you see?
I don't feel so good. Should have stayed in bed.
Shirking his duty. Just like the Portmaster suspected. That's why I refuse to hire any assistants.
I usually have this spot all to myself. Well, you can have it today, stranger. I don't feel up to fishing. Good luck to you. I'm going back to bed. Did she? Not the first time the Portmaster sent someone to fetch me. But you can tell her I won't be much help today. I fell ill after inspecting the Stormwing when it arrived in the port the other day. Now that you mention it, the air in the lower hold smelled unhealthy. And the passengers kind of gave me a bad feeling, though I can't rightly say why. Look, tell the Portmaster I'm sick and can't work today. For once, that's the truth.
Help! There's a thief here!
Hold on.
How long does it take someone to buy a car
Norton,
anyway?
you aren't clever. The law. Next time, commit your crimes elsewhere.
Adventurers wanted. Apply here.
That's right. We pay well for those who can handle themselves in a fight. But do you think you have what it takes?
Necrom.
rich.
This is a city. Trying to decide which bank to use.
The necropolis is closed? That's never happened before.
We Keepers of the Dead understand your frustration. I'm sure the Abbot will sort things out in no time.
again. And without that good-for-nothing lazy Randus in tow. Ugh, I told you before, I don't have any time to waste on nonsense today. Well enough to go fishing, but too sick to work. A likely story. Ugh, I should drop everything and go catch him in his lie. Then I'd have a reason to dismiss him and hire a competent assistant. First you shout plague. Then I hear that several of the dock workers who unloaded the Stormwing took ill. Now Randus. All right, go investigate the Stormwing. If you find anything incriminating...
I should go find out what things I can gather and sell here, Necron. And to find companions.
Is that a key? While locked doors don't bother me, you're still pretty solid. I suggest you grab it.
What's going on with the Stormwing? Nobody wants to go near that ship.
Good question. I hear it's full of skeevers that arrived with a prelate from the temple.
Interesting. No one's gone near it since the temple priests disembarked. Not even a rat.
Probably cultists of some sort. That's my guess, anyway.
You don't think the bishop is haunted?
Maybe I should have become a chandler and set up shop here.
You're back. I was worried. If I have to turn away one more family... Did you learn anything at the Stormwing about a sickness or a plague? And did the temple really send Prelate Forum to the necropolis? An imposter? Let me see what you found. I knew there was something wrong the moment I saw the prelate. Oh, I suppose I should call him Blightcrown. What kind of name is that? And what does a devotee of Periite want in the necropolis? All sorts of relics and heirlooms are stored in the catacombs with the ancestors. And with Periite cultists loose inside, Abbot Ilvel and the Keepers are in terrible danger. We need to get into the necropolis. But how? The main door is locked. I don't. Wait! When I wanted to slip out after curfew, I used the cellar that connects to the city's underways. I doubt Blightcrown or his attendants know about it. Meet me in the tunnel behind the necropolis. I think I can get us inside from there. The entrance to the underways is on the west side of the necropolis. You'll find the cellar door in an alcove on your right. I'll post a notice about the closure and join you there. We can't let Periite's cult rummage through the catacombs. Not a terrible lot. I'm not an expert on Daedric studies or anything. I know he's the Daedric Prince of Pestilence, the Blighted Lord, the Master of Tasks. Some believe he isn't a very important prince, but people get sick all the time. People worship all sorts of things. Periite's followers see disease as a blessing. They revel in suffering and spreading plagues. Blightcrown's attendants have pox scars. I should have suspected something when I first met them. I was orphaned at a young age. No other family. Abbot Ilvel took me in and raised me. He's the father I never had. A kind and devout servant of the necropolis, but maybe too trusting. It never occurred to him to question Blightcrown's story. I only have Blightcrown's word about that. I'm not even sure if the abbot and the keepers are really sick. When I returned, the place was already locked tight, and I was ordered to stay at the door and turn pilgrims away. As Prelate Forum, Blightcrown has the authority of the temple. The Necrom Guard would never make a move against a temple prelate or the orders of the abbot. No. We need to get inside and find the abbot ourselves, before it's too late. I'll meet you in the underways.
Stranger, what business do you have with me? I'm trying to tend my aunt's funeral pyre. Oh, thank the three! You made it! I couldn't finish my aunt's funeral without her cherished shield. Her spirit will rest easier knowing it still protects her remains. With my...
Over here, friend. I rarely use trapdoor. You go first. No one around, just as I hoped. The chapel is through the doorway and up the stairs.
A back door? A young keeper's gateway to all kinds of mischief. There may be more to this curate than I thought.
To the right, friend. The door to the chapel is at the end of the hall. Locked? The chapel is never locked. Can you pick it? If not, Curate Zancon leaves his key on a shelf to the northwest. Those sensors, whatever they're emitting, reeks. Destroy the sensors. They're sickening these keepers.
I don't know anything about a fulcrum. Please.
Cadane, Abbot Ilvel is in danger. Prelate Farum put one of those foul sensors in his chamber.
I know nothing of Prior Dodrin's tomb. Leave me be.
They ask so many questions. Please, help the others.
That's all of them. Let's go check on Abbot Ilvel. Blightcrown is with the Abbot? His chambers are to the north when we're done here. The Abbot! Destroy that foul sensor, friend.
No, brother, stop. Fulcrum Obscura. Dodrin's tomb. In the lower catacombs.
Poor Abbot Ilvel. He's delirious. What did he say about the lower catacombs? Insidious. Blightcrown made the Keepers of the Dead sick so he could question them in their fevered state. And also he could find some old relic hidden in the necropolis? Why go to all the trouble? Hermaeus Mora? The Keepers of the Dead have nothing to do with the Lord of Secrets. And I never heard of anything called the Fulcrum Obscura. Wait, how do you know all this? Are you a cultist too? Endangers Nirn? I'm just a minor curate working in the necropolis. Feuds between Daedric princes are beyond me. Still, I want to help. Finding anything in the catacombs will take time. We might be able to catch up with Blightcrown if we hurry. Prior Durdren founded the necropolis and our order. Abbot Ilvel idolized him. Told me the Prior was obsessed with Necrom's history and had received a special charge from Lord Vivec. There's a key to the catacombs in the desk. Hurry, friend. Take the key from the desk and head to the catacombs. The door is through the chapel and to the north. I'll stay with Abbot Ilvel. Do what I can until he recovers. Just be careful. We know Blightcrown didn't arrive at the necropolis. Prior Durdren established the Keepers of the Dead as a religious order and built this abbey over the ancient necropolis. He lived and died here centuries. I don't remember that coming up in any of the abbot's lectures. But Prior Durdren possessed many talents. Legend has it he could command powerful Daedra and resist their lures. And he was given some sort of charge by Lord Vivec personally. I only visited it once, with Abbot Ilvel when I was very young. It's somewhere in the lower catacombs, at the very deepest point in the necropolis. Remember, Blightcrown brought the hidden kindred with him. You might have to fight. The ancestors watch over us. I have faith that in moments of need, my prayers will be answered. Although it certainly helps that the sensors were destroyed and that foul miasma is dissipating. I'll do what I can while you deal with the imposter. Since the founding of Morrowind, Dark Elves have interred their dead in necropolises. Necrom is one of the oldest, maybe the oldest. Here, our people can visit their revered ancestors, seek their guidance, remind them they haven't been forgotten. It depends what you mean by relic. Many families choose to honor their dead by entombing them with trophies or keepsakes. Some of those might be valuable. The door to the catacombs is through the chapel and to the north. Prior Durdren's tomb is deep inside.
Blessed pox, the Prior's tomb should be here somewhere.
Like round and mound, we found the rank.
someone approaches Tovasard. Quick, take the relic.
The relic broke. Still, this portion contains the power we need. I leave our guests to you, Blightcrown.
The time to hide is over. Behold Blightcrown, most favored priest of Perryites. I leave you with a blessing from the Prince of Pestilence.
When I saw Torvasard at Tel Barrow, he and Chandreni talked about a rite. What are they up to?
You're back. Look, Abbot Ilvel is awake and feeling much better.
Is this the one, Gadain? You saved many lives, friend. Come, young Gadain told me of your mission for the Prince of Fate. A strange and perilous ally. But I thank you for saving the Necropolis. We owe you our lives. What happened in the catacombs? Did you find the impostor who called himself Prelate Farum? Interesting. I know Prior Durdrin cavorted with Daedra, but there was no mention of Perryites in any of the chronicles. At least I see that you recovered the rest of the relic. I have no idea what they think it can do, or if it even still functions. Oh, hold on to it, of course. Gadain said that fate led you to us. I can only assume it was because of the Fulcrum Obscura. It must have a role in whatever trials you must face to save Nirn. Yes, my young charge told me everything. Just this. I am in no condition to help you recover the relic. None of the Keepers are. Well, none except Gadain. I will send our young curate with you. Gadain, go with this adventurer. Retrieve the stolen piece of Fulcrum Obscura. You need to see more of the world anyway.
Go? But... Yes, Abbot. I'll do it. I never traveled far from Necrom. Barely left the Telvanni Peninsula, and that was just one trip to Mournhold with Abbot Ilvel. The Abbot has given me a mission, though, and I mean to complete it. Just tell me what to do, and I'll follow your lead. The Necrom Bindery? I thought that place was abandoned. Of course I'll meet you there. Oh, And the abbot authorized me to give you this. For exposing Blightcrown and saving the necropolis. They got away with part of the relic, but we'll get it back.
Your work here is done, Proxy. Still we... That dark elf also bears the mark of fate. I shall speak with you momentarily, Kiret. One more thread of fate to investigate, Proxy. Take this portal and see where it leads.
Talk? To me? Of course. Go on, friend. I'll see you soon.
I'd prefer to sit back and wait for entropy.
As I said,
I am screwed.
Oh,
yes, but it's
You mean
Perseverite? As I said, I am screwed.
do you
Yes, but it's usually easy enough.
Olivellus?
I have no clue. Something special about a mortal settle. Here, mortal. Let Apocrypha smite your foes. Let me aid
No, stay back! I need to wake up. I have to. Are you real? Not another one of those awful dreams. And you look undisturbed. Don't you hear that it started when a stranger came to town? A Tilvani master. She offered to purchase the old glass mine. I thought it was too good to be true. The mine closed years ago. But she offered us a chest full of gold, and the village elders accepted it. You know her? Master Shelrenny didn't stay long, but she sent an overseer who started hiring workers immediately. Master Shelrenny said she wanted the mine reopened as quickly as possible. Everyone in the village was given a job in the mine. Then others came. Masons and additional laborers, we thought. And the dream started. Nightmares. Toiling in the darkness. Working to cut malachite. And the dream. They were building an arch in the mine while we dug out the glass and stone. What wasn't used for the arch was sent to restore a statue. At least that's what the overseer said. We woke each morning exhausted, hands bloody. I No. But listen. The Overseer and his workers, they're Daedra worshippers. They rounded up the villagers and took them away. I hid. Check the Green Glass Inn. The cultists...
Nightmares. Sounds like Prince Vermina, all right. We should investigate this Green Glass Inn. Are mortal villages typically so broken and on fire?
Look what they did to this village! It's an outrage!
Let Apocrypha smite your foe. How disappointing. Another name that overpromises and underdelivers. Yeah, well, we might as well look around. Master Xiao Rennie. Are you familiar with this mortal?
Ah! I should have guessed Shareni Barrow was involved in whatever happened here.
Great eye. Call on me. The Dreamcarvers plan to strike at Apocrypha? Oh, that must be the disturbance in fate that brought me here. I assumed this would turn out to be some pointless mortal delusion. A minor contradiction easily resolved. But Oblivion gateways and Daedric shrines, and plans to invade Apocrypha? Ugh. This might take longer than I thought. Clearly, the cult used the mind to construct a portal to Apocrypha for the express purposes of invading my master's realm. They also sent stone to restore a Daedric shrine, most likely one devoted to Peryite or Vermina. But who's Master Shelreni? Black books open doors to Apocrypha, so why do they need a gate? Still, Telvanni masters are powerful. That makes her dangerous and important to the Hidden Kindred. But why go to all this trouble? It's impossible to sneak past my master's gaze. Blightcrown sounds unpleasant, but doors in Apocrypha lead to secrets. Something this Torvisard saw in a dream? Is that why Vermina is interested? I suppose we should check the mine next. I hope I don't. Most of the time, the research I undertake is wasted. But my study of the area indicated that the mine runs underneath the village. The entrance lies to the east. Why do you bear the mark of my master, mortal? You don't seem to be a devotee. Of course he did. Mortals always get the special titles, but who winds up doing all the work? Usually that's me. Well, as long as we're both here, we might as well work together. What's the worst that could happen? Never mind. Never heard of him. The letter we found claims he's an unaligned Dremora working with Vermina and Peryite. And with Master Shelreni, too. It's highly unusual for a Dremora not to be dedicated to a clan or a prince. Not mention of a dream. Another contradiction and a flood of discrepancies. Daedra don't normally dream. Not like mortals, at any rate. Not even the Dremora, who consider themselves above the rest of us. I may need to look into this Torvisard when I return to Apocrypha. Of course he did. Mortals always get the special titles, but who winds up doing all the work? Usually that's me. Well, as long as we're both here, we might as well work together. What's the worst that could happen? Never mind. Never heard of him. The letter we found claims he's an unaligned Dremora working with Vermina and Peryite. And with Master Shelreni, too. It's highly unusual for a Dremora not to be dedicated to a clan or a prince. Not mention of a dream. Another contradiction and a flood of discrepancies. Daedra don't normally dream. Not like mortals, at any rate. Not even the Dremora, who consider themselves above the rest of us. I may need to look into this Torvisard when I return. Let a pocket for smite your foe. Let me aid you. great eye. Call on me. No arch gateway here. I suppose we'll need to go deeper inside. Let me aid. Malachite. Volcanic glass that absorbs magicka under the right conditions. Smite your foe. Some of the missing villagers. Mortals should have the decency not to leave their empty husks lying about. It's untidy. An arched gateway. It's inactive. But I can detect the lingering energy of Apocrypha in the air. It must have closed recently. Look around, mortal. We need more information before I attempt to activate this gateway. Contradictions cling to those tools like void ticks adhere to a Watcher's tentacles. Leave them for now. We need to deal with the gateway. This is bad. But at least we have the invocation needed to activate the gateway.
An obscure invocation. Where did Shalreni dig it up, I wonder?
I suppose we have no choice. We need to activate the gateway and follow Hermaeus Mora's enemies to Apocrypha. Such heroics aren't usually part of my duties, but so it goes. Did I use the wrong words, mortal? My investigation is incomplete. To find out what the hidden kindred seek in my master's realm, I must follow them. And since you agreed to assist me, you must follow me. I like it less than you, believe me. Apocrypha can be overwhelming for mortals. You may find power or despair, knowledge or madness. Still, you bear the mark of Hermaeus Mora. I think you're meant to go there, and damn it all, I think I'm meant to go with. Ready yourself, mortal. Now, what was that invocation? By seventh Umbra and the dismal name, I bid thee open Cephaliar's Fane. Behold, Apocrypha. Don't look up, mortal. I understand your kind find our sky disturbing. Let me see. Head south. They went that way.
I need to find someone to look into this. But who? This is very odd. I've heard troubling rumors lately about the scriptorium of Quire's Wind. Something about the Daedra and the mortals there acting strangely. But now I hear nothing at all. I'm worried. Daedra in Quire's Wind turning against the mortal ciphers there. Ciphers falling into madness, one by one. I fear that some sinister influence is corrupting all within the Wind. Ciphers are scribes, not fighters. Could you help us? Go to Quire's Wind, on the southern margin of Apocrypha. Find Cipher Agrushna. If she's still sane, she'll know what to do. Please, Traveler. Our work in Quire's Wind is sacred. The evil that's corrupting the scriptorium must be rooted out.
Will never pay up. Yet another creature approaches poor Hezek. This time a mortal. Will you rob me as well? I have nothing. Less than nothing once Madam Wynn adds to my debt. They stole a secret! I carried it through this awful, ravening morass to trade at the obscured forum. Madam Wynn wants a boon from Hermaeus Mora. But the Void Prowler clan found me, kicked me, then stole the secret. I'll never get it back. They would just kick me again. I need help. You could help. Mortals lack gold, right? I have some. We'll find the Void Prowlers, and then I can track the Void Prowlers with my mirror. But I lost it when they chased me. Look around some stairs by the shore, and grab anything that might belong to the thieves. That'll be helpful. That's it. When required, I don't have much choice. Hezek's dead to Madam Wynn. See, after some misunderstanding, no matter how often I deal with them, mortal ignorance always surprises me. Fargrave is a place between places. It connects spots in Oblivion to make getting around easy. That's an odd question. How do you carry anything? You put it in your pocket. Or maybe your pack if it's a big secret. Several hundred years ago, I hired an Introm cart to convey a particularly large secret for Madam Wynn. Physical item? What's physical? Am I physical? I made this meat heap you see out of energies from Oblivion. So what am I? Physical or energy? Mortals have souls, yes? Oh, well, are you me first? I didn't lose it. It was stolen. Anyway, it looks like, what do mortals call it? Thing you used to eat? A fork, yeah. Couldn't tell you why I chose to look. Wasn't my choice. Madam Wim wants a boon from the big eye in the sky. Oh, wait. I should probably be respectful while I'm here. Anyway, what's there to know? Look around. It's a morass. I don't really know what a ravening is, but I'm sure it's that too. I guess it's not the worst place in Oblivion. Cold Harbor? Oh, now that's all. I guess you'd understand the Forum as a big marketplace, but instead of buying things mortals use, you trade knowledge. It has any kind. Well, if I can get it back, then yes. Inside the Forum is a thing called the Intake Maw. You can deposit some knowledge into it. It's sufficiently powerful, the Maw delivers a boon from Hermaeus Mora. I suppose Madam Wim thinks this secret has enough power. No, it's a secret. Secrets rapidly lose value the more people know it. If it becomes worthless and Hezek can't trade it for a boon, Madam Wim will just... I suppose you can. It's not like we need to catch up with escaping thieves or anything. Honestly, I'm happy to talk about anything other than this place. They're a Dremora clan. Ignore the exciting name. No one sees them as more than petty brutes. Since anyone in Apocrypha probably has a secret or two, the Void Prowlers can easily steal them. Trade them for something they want? I see them in Fargrave sometimes. Always pushing people around. Sometimes they even do business with Madam Wim. That's how they knew poor Hezek carried a secret! Probably tracked me the whole time! Now Hezek relies on mortal help. Oh, what's become of me?
Poor Watcher. The invaders can't be too far ahead. Husk hasn't dissipated yet. The trail continues to the west, mortal.